Well, unfortunately at that point though, the best thing I can say is just increase your seat time. Open it up and play with it more and more. The best way to learn your phone, pick it up and start pushing buttons. The best way to learn the Mastercam is there's a ton of guys out in the industry that have self-taught.
Right.
They sit down in front of Mastercam and they just start trying something. I did that at one time. I'd look at the next job coming up, I'd say after work, and I'd say, I'm gonna see if I can program that. And nobody, it's my time, so nobody's hassling me about hurrying up or anything. I can take my time and
Go through it.
yeah. So. Okay, so we have all of our linking parameters, and we're done. Click the green check at the bottom. And I want to see what it looks like, so I've clicked on this toolpath is still that I was working with is still active, so I'm going to click on the back plot here. And we can see what we got here. See our little green lines are the path. I'm going to turn off the shading, and I'm going to do it as we go.
I didn't get the green line.
Those?
Yeah.
Me neither.
You don't have those.
No.
You got those, Jeff?
Yeah, I think it's the, next to the play stop,
Turn your shade off.
there's a trace mode.
I don't know. Up. That one. And try what's this one here?
This
Up,
one.
Up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, one of the
Click on. Oh, you know what? Click OK. Click parameters. Multiple steps. Click that one. 5. Missed that one. Multiple
Number-
steps.
oh.
We need 5. We need 5 multiple steps. Open close. And open that toolpath we just made. Parameters. And then regenerate. And backplot.
Regenerate.
Regenerates the
Backplot.
number 3 and number 4 icons up here at the left underneath the word toolpath. Everybody caught up?
Yeah.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I want to make sure, because we shortened up our lead in, lead out, because we don't want to take a lot of time in the air, trying to optimize a little bit, I'm going to turn on my stop right here so I can see it. Go to the top view, so I'm at my top view, and I'm going to open up my toolpath, and I'm going to backplot the one I just did. And look at my tool. My tool is touching the side of my part right there. When it starts out, you see how it's touching that, it's almost tangent to that line. So what I want to do, I'm going to turn the tool off for a minute so you can see. There's my, I've got a really tiny little lead in, lead out going on here. What I want to do is try to get this point right here more away from the part, and I can do that by opening up parameters again, going into the lead out, lead in, and let's try 100. It's going to make it a tighter circle, so it should throw it further away. And we'll do some, this is for insurance sake here on the sweep. Let's go ahead and make it 30. Push
On the
the
radius, where'd you put the 30?
sweep. Sweep is 30, radius is 0.1.
I have 0.2 on the radius.
Yeah, so change it to 0.1. So what we're doing is a tighter arc and a longer sweep, and that's going to push the tool further away from the part on the start position. Remember to
Whoa.
check the right arrows to get
Oh,
these
man.
numbers transferred over.
Tangent. Oh, the red arrows?
You see this
Okay,
arrow right here?
yes.
That's gonna take everything from the left, copy it over to the right.
Wow.
I'm gonna click an OK button.
Wait, I wanted to look at that.
Yep. On here, this little red X means it needs to be regenerated, and that's one of these two buttons. Choose your favorite button. The green one only regenerates what you've selected. The red one regenerates everything that needs to be regenerated. So if you have multiple tool paths that need regenerated, it's a quick way to do it. But if you want to work at one tool path at a time, you're going to want to regenerate what you're working with. And backplot. And hang on a minute. I know where'd my oh, there's my stop. Couldn't see my stop lines there for a minute. So I have my toolpath selected, backplot. Where's my tool? There's my tool. Okay, so we're a little more away from it, but you can see how it affects it. And it steps it in. Like that.
When you get a sec, you wanna.
Yeah, we're almost done. I'm gonna try to change it one more time to get it further away from that wall. So I go to parameters, and I'm gonna go ahead and make it 90 on the sweep. Transfer that number to the right. Click OK. Regenerate. Backplot. You can see I'm way away from it now.
And 90 is 90 what?
That's the arc. See this little arc right here?
Okay.
This is your lead in. That's that arc. This is the 90 thousandths sweep. This is the little 30 thousandths straight move that we put in there. And the radius of this sweep is we changed it to 0.1. So this is the tool path. Driving the tool on the tool center. So here's, if I turn on all the tool path, you look real close here. Here's the tool. This is why I was trying to shorten up the lead in and lead out a little bit. When it makes a journey from, it's going to start on the left and then come up on the right and then reposition. So this little distance that it travels across here is going to be in a feed mode. So if you're programming it and you have an opportunity to kind of fine tune it a little bit, this is one way of fine tuning it. Just making this is all air travel, so this is all non-value added. This is wasteful, essentially, technically. So if you can minimize it at all, that's a good thing. Okay. At this point, make sure we save. And I'm going to click on the blue 4 squares to select everything. I'm going to right click. And then I'm going to go down here to edit selected operations. And then where it says change NC file name.
So you
Blue
okay,
square.
just right screen,
Right
right
click.
click. I mean right click.
And if you just move the mouse over edit, this other window pops up. Move the mouse some more to the second one down, change NC file name, left click, something that you can recognize and find, so it's gonna be maybe op 1, 215. That's okay? We'll have to change it in a little bit, but this is at least so we can help find it. Right click on the blue square again.
What'd you change it to?
I named it op 1, 215. So op 1, we're gonna have 3 different little sections for our program, and then this is a 215 class. Right click on the blue square, hover over edit operations, come over here, and the third one down, change program number, left click. Change program number.
And you're doing this to the second 2 blue dots?
No, we're just always clicking on these 4 at the top.
I just changed it, it says machine group 1.
Yeah, so that's at the very top of your column.
Right,
So you right click, and then come down to where it says edit selections,
right.
and then left click on change program number. It's important to select the 4 blue squares at the very top, because then it will select everything in that program. Later on, when you become a little bit more familiar with it, you can actually have it output multiple programs from one program.
And what program number did you put?
Op 1.
Oh, this one here, change program number. I'm gonna call it 01215 or 21501. Okay, so I'm gonna click OK. So far so good?
Yes.
Okay, one more time. Now ensure that nothing's changed and all the yellow folders have a green check mark on them. I'm gonna left click the G1 up here. That, if you hold it there, it says post selected operations, and then it disappears. Post selected operations. What this is the translator. This is what takes all this geometry we've drawn